Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Butler. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So Tennessee's offense will go to work first. And last week you wanted
They definitely fixed the blocking because that's the best running game I done had, and I'm in my 4th year online. And I done did 3 or 4 years on my offline. So they definitely didn't fix that. They got a pretty decent junior quarterback, 80, 85. Yeah, I'll take him. Shit, he better than my backup. Running back, he all right, but he a senior, though. Receiver. I just like to check out their squad, see what I'm working with. See what I can exploit. The offensive line. We can get to that quarterback with these guys for sure. Oh yeah. My backup quarterback will be him. That's sometime third quarter.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways.
My quarterback looked banged up anyway. He's good.
The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Oh, man, running game finna be ridiculous on here now. Shit, I done lost a couple of halfbacks because the running game was so hard. I wasn't putting up enough rushing yards. It's messed up.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
Like if you could export the players over to Madden, now I have to start it all over. I ain't gonna even lie. But being that you can't do exports and all that, it don't even matter.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Pocket breaking down.
That boy still be throwing that bitch while he's getting hit. Can't keep letting him get hit like that.
Now they face 3rd down. And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. And you got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting...
You threw the ball too damn high. Nigga, you want to transfer because you about going pro and you throwing the ball like that.
On that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Mistakes.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, you ain't got no wide receiver block you. Good hit, boy.
Be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Ross.
This crowd going to try to
Ross.
make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, like
interception on the first drive of the game, and now they defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot
This year I got about I got 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I got to throw for about 7 touchdowns this game. Touchdown to interception ratio ugly right now. I got to fix it.
He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game.
He throw a pick, you made me think you hurt or something.
To let one fly from back here.
He ball out high, he playing Wyoming.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Same play. Ooh, shit. I thought he picked it again. Ooh, I want to see that, because that boy is right there.
An explosive play for the first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on.
This game gonna be more easy if the running game gonna be like that, because they can, you know, I was winning most of my games with just passing, with no running game. So now you're going to give me a running game. I think this is going to be back like last year again. Guess they done made the passing harder.
Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down. Looking for more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Here's the pressure. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air, it's Knight. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Running on the Jets. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Vols started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. On the run, it's Overton. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Can't make the connection.
Stop
Pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game.
Stop
How can this
it,
defense
man.
find
Wide
ways to
open.
affect this
Get the
quarterback
fuck out
and
of
get
here.
pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Shouldn't
Let's
keep
go to
doing
the end
this.
zone. He's got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Volunteers will go for it on 4th down. This quarterback part of their running game. He's not going to get there. Stop short.
He got this.
Down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. You just backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know.
Ball's in the deep ball. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. Got his man.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Run in the red zone. It's Overton. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the one.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Purdue. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Hello. What up, man? Are you playing your game? Yeah, me too. What you think about the update? You think they made it?
Do something here offensively to
It's easier, ain't it?
And try to find something positive.
I don't like it.
Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together.
Nah, I don't like it being easier.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude.
Yeah.
You can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turn.
I mean, I'm struggling with Wyoming right now, but I know it's gonna get ugly.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they
It's just 9-0. Second quarter.
On the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
I'm about to lose my starting quarterback.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
Nah, my starting quarterback. He finna transfer his shit almost flew it all the way up because he talking about pro potential. I ain't got no control over that. So I know he gone for sure next year.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
You can run the ball way better now, can't you? Yeah, shit easy in the mud. I said, oh yeah, I noticed that instantly.
And pick up a penalty like that.
My receivers really ain't that good, but they dropping a lot of passes now.
Back to throw, it's Knight. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws.
You drilled Colorado. Who you playing now?
Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Looking down the middle.
Oh,
Nice.
Who you playing now?
Get a hand in there and knock it away.
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his.
Oh, yeah, bye week.
Do a better job creating some separation when you're running these in routes, but good job by the defense too because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
Quarterback making
Damn, how you play your game that quick?
on 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working on the right.
The week just advanced.
Pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. And the tackle is
You didn't recruit?
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him.
You'll play the game, then recruit. Oh, no, man. That probably hurt me right there.
the give to the back.
Them recruits don't even know. I don't know how it works. I don't know if he still there and they got hurt.
As if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
I don't do the hard. I ain't telling you that.
Looking to throw, it's Knight.
Yeah, I am.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little.
You said what?
Break. The Vols come
You can get 60. I think you can get like 65 or something if you unlock some of them. You got to unlock something in the coaching ability, though.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let
tell him I said what up.
The give to the tailback. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to
tell him I got you.
They'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. Take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Hell yeah.
Push it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Overton. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is one of
on a firecracker war.
Points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Yep.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to play football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to pass. It's Mahan. Makes the grab over the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So here is the Tennessee offense. To the air, it's Knight. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Moore. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown ball. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback as you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over Purdue. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the formations, and it's getting late. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming in this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try the right side. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got a man. It's Glenn. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Quarterback will keep it. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Butler. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mahan. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
He'll pull it on the read. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Tempo and overdrive.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He lofts one down the sideline. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. There he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the stomping has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get to the end zone. Nice run.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Dropping back, it's Mahan. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Here's a hit. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baptiste. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Peppers. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on! And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. To the air, it's Mahad. Got his man downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Gain of 16.
Let's go. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.